do you okay? You think Durant leaves regardless of if he wins the title this year? Regardless?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that probably solidifies whether he goes on it. If he wins another title, he'll probably think, well, I've won 3 here. What else? And I still can't get the respect. I've won 3. It will be his 3rd finals MVP unless Steph Curry puts up 35 points on 80% from 3, which is doable for him, by the way.
For Steph Curry,
that wouldn't surprise me.
I hope it happens. By the way, I hope it happens. I hope he does leave because it's better for the league.
You hope he doesn't leave, or you hope he does
leave? It's better for the league, man.
Where would you like to see him go?
I wouldn't mind New York.
See, but that might be too big of a drop for him.
Could be.
Because he may be, because that might prove the point that, he had to go.
But New York will have Porzingis back next year. Then you also, I mean, the drawing power from him going somewhere like that, he'll get really good players who want to play with him now as a result. So it may have the domino effect of X guy goes here, star player, ends up drawing players to his team, and their team becomes in the mix in the Eastern Conference.
How much would you think he would be aware of people saying that his career would be mirroring LeBron James's career at that point, though? Couldn't win in Oklahoma, had to go to Golden State.
It's easy, but this is why I said the reason why what Durant did was worse than LeBron in 2016 is it's very simple. Okay, what LeBron, Wade, and Bosh did was a fucking experiment. There was no guarantee they're going to win a title. Okay, these guys never played together other than the Olympics, and you can't really use that as an elixir. Sorry, can't do that. This was a team that actually gutted the entire roster. The only player on the Heat roster when those 3 guys signed to Miami in 2010 was Mario Chalmers. That is it. Okay? Whereas Kevin Durant went to a team that won a title 2 years before that, then won 73 games and should have won a title the same year, and went to a team that already had players in place.
Right. But my point is, if he goes to New York, then, but if we compare the career timelines of LeBron and Durant, how eerily scary. Excuse me, I'll get it out one day.
Eerily similar.
Yes, these two are, because you've got LeBron couldn't win in Cleveland, he had to go to Miami to win. Durant couldn't win in Oklahoma. He had to go to Golden State. LeBron's finishing his career out in a huge market in LA that was a dormant market. Now Durant may be finishing out his career in what was once a dormant market as well in New York. The timelines are very comparable.
It's comparable and too easy though, because I think LeBron, you're going to see more of this moving forward for the next 30 to 40 years, because prior to 2010, we didn't see players of their magnitude move around like this. Like, the only other player that moved like this was Shaq. And I would still say LeBron is bigger than Shaq, in terms of, appeal. And now with the league now, LeBron is a pioneer in one way. LeBron is pioneered in terms of player movement. Okay? You're going to see more of this moving forward from guys like Durant and LeBron. Like, you're going to see more of this now. Well, this will be the norm in about 10 years.
What about, I could see him going to San Antonio. I could see that happening. And that would actually fit, all the pieces would absolutely fit there as well.
San Antonio, that's interesting. I don't know.
Because you think about, I'm not sure what their cap situation is, but the cap keeps going up and up and up. And he's shown the ability to actually take less money. He's taken less money both times.
The only reason why I push back on San Antonio is this. I don't know the Kawhi stuff. If there's stuff that Kawhi that had reasons to leave there, and by the way, you were critical of Popovich and Spurs.
Oh, absolutely.
So if that stuff is true, and the way they handle things, and Kawhi being at the time a top 5 player and still is now, does that now put Durant say, I don't know, my boy Kawhi was there and things ended bad and he had a good situation, yet he still left. Why you leave there for? Maybe not go there.
It's definitely not as shiny of a destination.
Kawhi may have actually put a little more dent in the San Antonio market, for the future because of based on him leaving.
But that being said, if he looks at this team, DeRozan's playing well. LaMarcus Aldridge has resurrected his career as well.
But they are getting older,
and they are getting older. They are, but so is Durant. And then he looks at this team and says, well, I've got to win, but I've got to get the credit for winning. What's the best opportunity for that to happen?
It's still New York, because New York, you'll get all that and then some because of the market. New York is a bigger market than LA in general. Okay, now the Lakers Durant winning the title in New York will be bigger than LeBron winning the title in LA. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'll give you that because New York's dying for a winner. Even the Yankees.
Forget the fucking Yankees and all the fucking Giants and shit. I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
The Knicks haven't won a fucking title in over 40 years.
Yeah, 73.
Okay? I mean, for a market as big as that, that's asinine to me. I mean, they do spend money. They will spend money. It's not a problem.
Yeah, on stupid shit. They're idiots with their money.
Of course.
If they still had Phil Jackson, I could buy it. But I could see Phil Jackson making that sales pitch.
Phil Jackson? Well,
yeah.
If Phil was, yeah. I think New York is probably realistic because of that. Because it is appealing in a way where I can change it. Like, that's the only place right now I see Durant can go that can flip the narrative and no one gives a fuck about Golden State anymore in the Golden State years. You win one title and go in New York, you're a god. Because New York is, look, the Lakers is that. Yeah, but the Lakers have 16. Okay? LeBron will be just one of the other guys that won titles in LA.
Yeah, it would be his Cleveland moment, that's for sure.
No, it'd be bigger. It'd be his Cleveland moment, and probably bigger because of the market he's in.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll give you that.
Because Cleveland's title means a lot to Cleveland. New York will mean a lot to the entire country. It'll be eyeballs for years.
Oh, that was pretty big, though. When Cleveland won, they had the whole... Because that was all of Ohio that really celebrated.
Because a lot of it too is because of who they beat also too, and the way it happened and all that, and LeBron and all that. But New York is still New York, dude. Like, New York is the biggest.
It is bigger. No, it is bigger. No, I'll give you that. It is bigger. But he's, how Porzingis plays as well is going to be big. If he comes back and he's a shell of himself, which is a possibility. That's a big injury he's coming back from.
Yeah.
Without him. What are the options? I know they got cap room. They may be getting two big players coming in.
Yeah,
they may have to overpay for two of them, but
that's one of the very few teams in the league that has no problem going to luxury tax and paying double.
Without question.
Trust me, they have money for days.